Hello, beautiful souls. This time I moved my phone into an airplane mode because I know that there will be messages coming. So, yes, hello, every single one of you, beautiful souls of love and light. Let me start that video with introducing myself. My name is Eliza Mozal. I am a spiritual mentor, a vibrational healer, and in this message, I felt very strongly guided to pass this message on through my divine team, speaking to me through my heart. And that message isn't just for me. It made such a profound realization as well for myself, and I know it will be very, very, very helpful to many people in this particular time right now, in this part of the year, December, when we are coming up across to 21, 12, 20, and all that stuff. So there is a lot out there about what's gonna happen, what will happen, what might happen, how will it happen, to who will it happen, and all that stuff. My team tells me something. My team, each time this news comes up, I feel enormous amount of peace flowing through my heart like a river. The amount of peace and love and safety and security I feel each time I hear that news, and compassion, lots of compassion for those who don't feel that way, is just absolutely unbelievable, and it is beautiful and it is amazing in the same time. And no, I am not Zen. No, I'm not perfect. No, I am not doing everything right. I mess up every single day. And what do I mean by mess up? I wouldn't even call any longer a mess up. I just am a human. And I say sometimes things that they come from ego. And I sometimes do things that later I'm like, why did I get involved? And that's okay. That's fine. I'm just putting so much more trust right now into any outcomes, and being so much more surrendered and letting go of the outcomes, and being here and now, and being driven by that beautiful heart center that gets me to stuff that I do things that I say, message people that I message, and all that stuff. So one of the most important thing I wanted to mention, and I spoke about that in the last two videos, about what happened in November. And November is like just like, what the heck did happen? And November happened. That's what I was saying, like, to myself, and I'm like tuning into my inner guidance. And each time I would say, what the heck did just happen? And my team is joking, November happened, Eliza. November happened. And I'm just laughing, and it brings huge smile to my face, because when I experienced at the beginning of November that massive energy shift, it just felt like everything was swept from under my feet. I just felt like I'm gonna die in an emotional way, and that was ego, that it was feeling like it's going to die, because the detachment from feeling attached to my thoughts and my feelings and my emotion was bigger than ever before. And instead of trying to cling into that old identity, cling into that label, vibrational healer, Eliza Mozal, cling into the way I am seen by anyone and anyone, 90%, 99% of time, I shifted away from that. I was able to recognize it, see it in a totally new way, with love and compassion towards myself. No more slagging, no more judgment, no more criticizing, just noticing that and being like, okay, I've been given right now the beautiful gift of being present and being able to notice what's going on, so I can pick and choose who am I choosing to be in this present moment. And this is impossible for me to do when I am in a survival mode. So let's say shit hits the fan. If I'm going to be running around like a headless chicken, there is no way that I would be able to take action or make a decision that it would be coming from a higher consciousness. it will be coming from that scared and terrified consciousness, because this is the level that I will be operating from. So the first thing I've done was, I knew it, I have to turn everything off as much as it is possible and just tune in with my own heart guidance. And I've just done what was suggested through that heart guidance, through that higher power, higher self, whichever way you want to call it, through your divine team of guides, spirit guides. It doesn't matter which name you will add, or face, or image, or feeling you are feeling, as long it is something that helps you feel safe and secured with yourself and the word choice and guidance you are connecting with through your heart. At least for me, it is through my heart. So by doing that, I follow the guidance. The guidance was, you've got to cleanse your vessel, Eliza, more than ever before. I know everyone tells you blah, 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 how clean you eat and all of it, and you feel clean and beautiful, but there is something there. There is something there. And I had to go and look at that addiction to for myself. This is not, I'm not saying anyone else has to do it in any way, that addiction towards the cooked food and overeating. And what am I actually pushing down? What am I pushing down? What is it in my current reality that I am still resisting, that I am still rejecting on some level? What is it in my current reality that I run away from looking into in a bigger depth than I ever done before? And once I started eating nearly all raw, nearly all fruit, oh my goodness, guys, maybe for some people that comes easy. For me, that was one of the most challenging things I've done. And I quit vaping by surrendering to my higher power and using the help of my friends as a sending love help. Over a year ago, I quit vaping this way, by surrendering, using the step and tool of surrender to my higher power, being entirely willing to be in this breath, in this moment, here and now, when my entire body screams and shouts, we are dying, we need nicotine, you need to vape or buy cigarettes or whatever. And this detaching from cooked food, because food is different story than alcohol or drugs, which I dealt with a beautiful grace and love and help from that higher power and other magnificent beings in my past and in this present reality. So that way, my team, through detaching from that cooked food, through going and eating something totally different that it doesn't satisfy these cravings, that they push down these emotions, enabled me to see everything from a totally different perspective. It helped me see, why am I doing the videos the way that I'm doing them? It helped me see, how am I treating Facebook? How am I treating Instagram? How am I treating myself and other people? How do I am with other people in my life? It made me look at the relationships in my life. And you know what? I wasn't even sweating. It just, the clarity, that's what it is. The clarity, the calamity just went away. Shoo! The calamity just went away. It was a pure, clear-cut clarity. What a word choice, right? And I'm sometimes laughing at the way I talk, or the way I'm guided to things to say, and the words that I'm choosing. Being born and brought up in Poland and never had English lesson until I came here, and then learning by talking and all that stuff. It just sometimes makes me laugh, but I like to laugh at myself. There were times in my past that I was unable to do that. So going back to that story that just happened, I was just having this beautiful clarity, and I was able to see, oh my goodness, by being in this person's life, I am feeding their codependence. And I am feeding their codependence. They want me to be this particular way, and I don't want to be the way someone else wants me to be. I want to be me. Even if that means that I'm changing every 5 minutes, I still want to be me. I want to be me, touched by God. That's how I call it, touched by God, with that beautiful grace, love, and light that flows through me for myself and most of all for others. Why these vibrational healing sessions work so much? Because my vessel is cleansed and purified all the time, more or less all the time. And that energy flows through me But 99% of time when someone comes to me and asks me, Eliza, I need your help, because that person humbled themselves and realized, I've messed up, I need help. And I am more than willing to make that change and take that action before Eliza is helping me and after session with Eliza. So doing that stuff, just absolutely phenomenal and amazing, because I surrendered to that higher dimensional guidance and love and light. I surrendered to this present moment, and I let things be, no matter how uncomfortable they felt. And trust me, the fear, the deeply rooted fear of being hungry within me is deeply rooted. And you know, that scarcity mindset, oh my God, if I'm gonna run, did I took enough of food with me to work? You know, and the truth is, it is healthy to be hungry for 2 or 3 hours. People go and fast because it's that healthy, even if it is so painful. So what my team kept on telling to me throughout all this time, I saw these messages. I've never listened more than few minutes or few seconds of the message, because for some reason I don't feel that I want to be fed by it. I want to stay connected with that inner source through my heart, not through something and someone tells me here and now. Not in everything, of course, but in this matter, because my divine guidance constantly tells me, Eliza, you're going through something huge and big, and throughout this whole year, everyone is going through something huge and big, more or less, whether they realize it or not. Now, the biggest question you've got to ask yourself, and so many others, and you've got to tell them, is who are you coming through it all? Are you becoming better or bitter? Are you branding yourself in any negative way, but anything that happened through this year or your lifetime? Or are you using any of that to empower yourself through love, through grace, through light? And I know so many people lost so many things. The question is, can you find freedom or liberation or anything that contains grace, love, and light through that situation? That doesn't mean that saying that situation that happened and you felt so much pain through it, it is good, they're meant to happen and all of it. Not at all. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that things happened already. There is very little chance that you are going to be able here and now go back and change that past. And if you cannot change it in the order to empower yourself, you've got to embody a new mindset, a new attitude, and a new fresh perception of that situation. Not even necessarily in the past, but here and now. What is that make out of you? A victim of the outside circumstances, situations, or a victorious person who have chosen to tune within your own heart and say, no, I refuse to be a victim of that situation. I refuse to call myself powerless over this or that. I refuse to be sad and stay in that sadness. I'm choosing elevated emotions of light and love. I'm choosing gratitude because I am, because I feel, because I can breathe, because I have this beautiful breath here with me. I am choosing to be grateful because whatever, or I'm grateful because I choose to be grateful. You don't even have to have a reason. And the beauty of who am I being, who am I becoming throughout this year, is that even if the whole year you were poor victim and poor me, if you will make that decision here and now and follow it with accordant action, you can change it all here and now. And you can do this because you are a being of light. You have been created by love, through love, from love, and with love. How can you doubt yourself? And yes, this is what we've been pretending and playing for some time, and it feels so real. But the truth is, we are love. We are light. We are magnificent beings of joy. Let's be who we truly are. I'm sending all of you lots of love and light.